Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up. You are watching, listening. Just as long as you have it on, that's all that matters to me. The Reseller Unhinged, #1 podcast of anybody you ask that actually enjoys the show. And we have Dealing with Dalton.
What is going on?
Anybody you ask Hey, I sound good, man.
You sound real good. My bad. Rookie mistake.
What's up, Fat Panda and Devin already in the chat, guys. And again, if you're watching this on the replay, I'm horrible about reminding myself to say, thanks for watching on the replay. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, guys.
Hit that thumbs up.
You just left your second whatnot.
Yes, sir.
The first one you did 50 pairs.
Yes, sir.
And this time you did 25, and you did a different style. This time you did dealer's or winner's choice, where you had 3 different items on a table and whatever they got to pick. Which going forward, would you do that again?
I would do that again if I had somebody helping me run the stream.
Yeah, that seems. Yeah, I can see that.
Well, also I feel like it would have been a lot less stressful if I wasn't having problems with whatnot. Like,
correct.
Because when I started to go live, like my stream was scheduled at 7, and first off, I was already running late. I was trying to get music playing in the background, and I was logged out of all my Spotify. So I was like, all right, I'm already late, so no music, screw it. And then I tried to start my stream, and my app wouldn't work. Like I tapped on whatnot, and it would just pop up a blank screen. And I was like, is this my connection or what? But then I'd pop up like Instagram, and everything's loading just fine.
Yeah.
So whatever, I just kept trying it until like closing the app and kept trying it until it finally worked. And then I went to the whatnot desktop because I got to load everything in on the back end through my computer, and the website wouldn't work for me. I don't know why it was happening to me, because I was watching other people's streams and it was looking great, but I was having problems with it. So that mixed in with, it was the first time I did a whatnot stream by myself. And then I was doing the buyer's choice for the first time. So it's like, I'm keeping track of like what sizes are on the table, like what's coming. Like I got to write down the name of everybody that buys things. I'm dealing with the app problems. It was just a mess, dude.
Yeah. And not to go down like a bashing, but I mean, we're sellers on the platform, so we should be able to talk about it. Whatnot's having a lot of tech issues. It's not the sellers, but we as the seller are the ones left to like juggle and like apologize when our stream sucks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of glitches. Like during yours tonight, I literally had to shut down my phone 3 times because you would freeze, the comments would freeze, my bid got frozen. And I was telling you before we started, on my last whatnot, which was all brand new shoes, so I'm already, basically going to take an L just to sell on the platform.
Yeah.
People weren't able to bid, but the timer was still counting down. So like the bid button got frozen, but the timer didn't get frozen. How convenient. So I ended up selling brand new shoes for like $18 because nobody could bid on them.
Right.
And then and then people are like, hey, I was trying to bid. And I'm just like, hey,
nothing we can do.
Yeah.
We're on a timer over here. It's not like we can just pause the auction.
I know they're new.
Yeah.
And I know it's going to take a while for the tech to build up. Like I was telling you, it's similar to kind of like when Hammock started. Like there was a lot of issues with the app, and a lot of people were unhappy, and a lot of people ended up leaving. And then, it's 2 years now, and the apps, it took money and tech to get it built up.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's what's going to happen with whatnot. I think that so many people streaming at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the biggest issue I think with whatnot is the fact that they've blown up so quickly. Like they didn't have a chance to like perfect the tech. And now they have so many users all day, every day, not only buying, but selling. And I think it's going to work out long-term. Like they're going to figure it out, but there's going to be bugs.
They'll have the money to dump into it to fix it. Oh yeah. Well, Stacy said you did a great job.
Stacy, I appreciate that.
She wanted those 97s so freaking bad.
So I was wondering, Stacy is actually that's the Stacy.
Yeah, so that's what I've always called her, because I've been like, stay, see? So it's kind of just became her. But yeah, so she wanted those 97s, and then the fact that I was losing my mind, and again my account froze, but the fact that I think those Vapor Max, so you had 95s, Vapor Max, and 97s on the table.
Yeah.
For like 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And nobody was grabbing the Vapor Max.
See, I was so confused.
As a reseller, my head exploded because I'm like, that's $100 bill sitting in the middle of the freaking table. And it went, I think the first time it went for $42.
Yeah, and they didn't pick the Vapor Max.
And they didn't pick the Vapor Max. I literally just threw my phone. I was like, I'm done watching.
Yeah, see, that's also why I kind of like, that's why I wanted to try out Buyer's Choice, because if I would have done, I think they picked the 97s, and if I would have just ran the 97s by themselves, they would not have sold for the $45 or $50 or whatever they sold for.
Yeah.
So running the Buyer's Choice, I'm sure a lot of people bidding against that person was probably bidding on the Vapor Max. So they ran the bid up on the 97s, not knowingly. And so I ended up getting more money. But at the same time, when the Vapor Max ended up selling, they ended up selling for a lot less money than they should have.
That's what I was going to ask you. Looking back, would you have at least run those few pairs separately, or just all in? Because I guess it kind of averages out. I mean, I don't know what your buy cost is, but
yeah, I mean, everything that I'm running on Whatnot, I'm making sure that my buy cost is good. I'll throw in a couple pairs that'll, like, if I don't have anything nice, I'll throw in a couple pairs that I paid up for. But everything that was in this auction was, I didn't pay more than $20 for anything in there, and most of it, the majority, like 95% of it, was under $10. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to gauge whether or not I should have ran the Vapor Max separate, because first off, whenever the stream started and I was having all of the issues, I was fully expecting to sell all the shoes for like $20. I was just like, great, let's just get this over with. Everybody's going to leave the stream because I'm having problems, and no one's going to be bidding on anything. So I was completely prepared for that to happen. Luckily it didn't quite go that way. So I really don't know if like the quality of the stream had anything to do with how little some of the pairs sold for, but at the same time, some pairs sold for more than I was expecting. So I don't know.
I know it's only been your second one, and I mean, obviously you can't just do 2 and then make a decision on whether you're going to stay on the platform, which is kind of where I'm at. I've done 3 now, 2 used, and 1 I did an entire box of brand new shoes. And like I told you, I lost probably about $120 on the box, but I sold it instantly, versus those sitting on eBay for months. So is the loss worth moving inventory? I don't know. I guess we'll see in the long term. But now I have that, $720 that I can go buy more inventory. So, I'm still on the fence about it. I don't think new shoes is going to, if I do new shoes, maybe I'll do 1 box, a box. If anybody's watching, my shoes are brand new in box, 25 per box. So, and I have about 80 boxes with 25 pairs in each. So maybe 1 box of brand new shoes a month on Whatnot, and everything else just be my used stuff.
Yeah. I think that since you get a lot of your used stuff at the bins, I think that's genius. Yeah. Like, just your buy cost is $1 or $2, and good and well, most people are going to be bidding at least 10. Like, on a bad day, you're selling on average $10 per pair for those shoes. So like, you can go to the bins in the morning, turn around and do a Whatnot that night, and you're selling everything in the same day. Obviously, you're not making a huge profit, but it's the same exact day.
Yeah. So, well, I've seen 2 people, and I read one on Reddit that are, and it genius to me. It's like, this is what you should be doing, stupid. They're literally going live on Whatnot at the bins. They're pulling an item up, and they're like, hey guys, I just found this, single stitch bull shirt. Let's start the bid at $1. And then if nobody buys it, they just throw it back in the bins. So they're literally just using. Now, I think eventually stores are going to crack down on that, because they're going to figure out, like, hey, these people are selling stuff they haven't paid for.
Right. I haven't seen anybody do it at the bins. I know the bins. First off, I don't really go to the bins, so I don't know if this has changed. But every time I've been to the bins, they have no service, so that wouldn't work around here. But the empty hanger on Instagram, yeah, like Carly just said, she literally just goes in the store and flips through racks, and she'll start the bid at the price at the thrift plus whatever she'd be paying in fees. So even if only 1 person bids on it, she's already like breaking even, or maybe profiting $2. I don't know, but yeah, it's genius.
I think it's amazing. My problem would be at my bins. Like, all you would hear is like loud screaming Hispanic women. So I'd have to be like far in the corner. And then just like, do you auction off like dirty shoes? Like that's my thing. Like if I went to the, like you were saying, if I go to the bins in the morning and get like 20 pairs and I'm like put a whatnot at night, do I clean those or I just run them as is?
Yeah, it's
because the bin shoes are not the type that you get, which are the quick wipe down. The bin shoes, you got to put at least like 5 minutes into them.
Right. And you'd kind of have to gauge like who is buying from you. Cause if it's like, I don't know, it also just depends on the shoes you're picking up. It's tough. Yeah. It's worth trying though, because maybe you just buy a bunch of them and you just throw them in your washing machine. Yeah. And that'll clean them up better than just throwing them up. I don't know.
Because I saw they have a category now on Whatnot called junk drawer. And I was like, maybe I could just put everything in that category and then it just not have to be cleaned. I was like, hey guys, I'm just selling junk, whatever you got. That's funny. What's up, Zach? I see you. And I see you guys all in the chat just popping in. We're just getting real deep into this Whatnot because he just got off his second one. And I have a lot of questions, concerns, and things about what's going on with Whatnot. Speaking of Whatnot, the college reseller. What's up, Ethan?
What is up?
I got my pen and paper. I was hoping you would join the chat, man. We are still in detective mode, trying to figure out who and what, where, when, and why is the Jeep.
Yes. Who is the Jeep?
So much money, but not a profile picture. I just don't get it. Questions must be answered. But how you liking Whatnot, Ethan? Let us know.
Also on the I am a Jeep topic. Somebody was it? Oh, in my live stream last night, or somebody told me that they have a Poshmark. No, it was in your Whatnot. Somebody commented. They said they have a Whatnot. So I found them on Whatnot or on Poshmark, and they have like 50 listings, and they've bought 50 shoes yesterday. So I don't know.
We need a conspiracy. I love a good conspiracy.
I do too.
And especially in the reselling community, we need it. We need
something
today. This isn't a conspiracy theory, but this is just good, tantalizing fun for the reseller community. Today on Josh's Whatnot, he said that there's a chance that Rally Roots might come to FlipCon. And Flip the World flipped his freaking mind when he heard that. My ears perked up. I was just like,
Ethan, I appreciate it, by the way. I didn't acknowledge that comment. By chance, did he give any context to that?
No, he just said that somebody asked about FlipCon on his Whatnot, and he had mentioned that the only negative that he's received so far is that the tickets were expensive.
Right.
And so he just kind of explained like, hey, like you got to look at everyone that's on the panel. We're paying for their hotel. We're paying for them to come here. And ours is cheaper than the one that's going on in Vegas.
Yeah.
And then,
everything you get with the ticket, you get like 3 meals, 4 drinks, and after
honestly, swag bag.
Exactly.
I told him to hit you up about the shoe trees and the swag bag. And he just responded with, I know what Dalton went through to get those. No chance he's giving me 300 pairs.
No, listen, I thought about it. I'm still contemplating it because part of me wants to get them in as many people's hands as possible. But
that's a huge,
it's a gamble. It's a gamble, but at the same time, I have 2 sizes. I was thinking like, if I sent them to him, I'd probably print off a little QR code to stick on the package that they can it pops them up to a landing screen that says, thanks for coming to FlipCon. I also have these available. And I don't know, it would still be, cause I got to ship them to him, including my buy cost. That would still be like a $400, $500 investment on my end.
Yeah.
I think
and would the output be worth it? Is it going to catapult your channel, your whatever, your brand?
Right. And it's not even about catapulting my channel. Part of me thinks that getting it into 300 resellers' hands, they're going to have them. And if somebody they know needs some shoe trees, they're like, oh, I got these at FlipCon. Here's the link. I don't know. It could work, but it could also not work. I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, I still need a message because I'm going back and forth on this. Josh, if you're in the chat, you're already getting spoiled, but I need to message him and see if I can set up a booth to sell them there. I don't know. I'm still going back and forth on how
you're so professional, dude. I didn't even ask. I just announced to everybody that I'm going to be in the last stall of the hotel bathroom in the lobby, and I'm going to have my table set up. I'm going to have my bags. I got some secret merch that I'm bringing. And I'm just going to be signing autographs and taking photos. The last stall, the handicap stall.
Pause. Is it the secret merch that we have discussed previously?
I'm waiting back on an email on that one.
Okay.
Stacy is very against it, which makes me want to do it more.
I bet she is. I bet Rally Roots would be a buyer.
Oh, don't get me started. Anyway, Joe got to go see Reggie get some machines for a show back in 11 years. Very jealous. He sent me some videos. Awesome.
That's awesome.
No.
It's all no. We're squashing beef.
Yeah, no. If anything, I'll just ask for a ride in the Tesla.
If he says no, I'll get Joey to give you a ride.
Yes. Dude, what about Joey looking straight up out of Jersey Shore now? I mean, he already did, but now it's just like
with the fro.
Oh my goodness. That was so good. What's going on? Let's see. Honestly, tickets. Yeah, the tickets aren't bad. I didn't think they were bad when you factor in that you're getting fed and you're going to get to meet all these people. And again, this is like a networking thing.
Yeah. And who else are they going to get to come speak? Like they got everybody.
Yeah.
Like it's a steal. It's a steal.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to try and make money to cover the costs at FlipCon. So yes, I will be selling parking spaces. I'm going to have a cooler in the back. Like I said, my sister lives in Charlotte, so I already hit her up and was like, "Hey, you got a grill that I can take to I'm going to tailgate. I'm going to redneck this thing up. I mean, it's freaking North Carolina.
Bring me back to my roots, bro. I need it."
Yeah. We're going to have some fun. I might even bring a piñata. I don't know. I'm just going to keep watching the convention episode of The Office and just kind of get some ideas. Why are you missing this?
Yeah,
Ethan, why are you sad? If you're in the chat, you're not missing it.
No, he's talking about FlipCon.
Oh, yeah, I'm mad that you're missing it.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Aren't you getting married?
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. You already graduated college. I think the other thing was married.
Also, Ethan's got some pretty big news that I'm excited about. I don't want to just drop it because I don't know if he's dropped it. So, Ethan, in the chat, let me know if we got permission because I'm super excited. I'm thrilled, bro.
If you say I'm going to be a grandfather, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. That is not how I want to know. Oh wait, didn't he already get married? I can't remember. I can't keep up. I have so many children.
I don't have any children. I can't keep up with anybody.
Permission to drop it. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be
guy
exclusive.
Ethan, the one and only college reseller in August, is moving to Florida.
Whoa.
Like an hour and a half away from me. He's moving into my favorite sourcing area, which is a little depressing, but I'll make it. I'll manage it. Ethan is coming to Florida. I'm pumped. Wow. I'm beyond pumped.
I didn't even know he was old enough to move there. I thought like you either have to be born there or like move from New York when you're 80. Or you vacation there. That's like the only three options for people in Florida.
What about me? I moved there at 18 or 19.
Wait, you moved there?
I'm from Kansas. Why do you think I like George Strait?
Because you're a red-blooded American? I didn't know. You're from Kansas?
Yeah, bro, you know this.
I wouldn't announce that ever again. No, I'm just kidding. That's crazy. Okay, so here's the thing. I did see your question earlier, Devin. So yes, I get jeans kind of like Chris Daily Refinement. I get jeans for like $1. But I really don't want to have to do all the things that come with selling clothing. Like I tried with the Victoria's Secret workout stuff, and it's just like, if I have to preload the measurements, it's exhausting because you guys know I don't list. I pay someone to do my listing. So now that I'm on Whatnot and I have to like photograph and fill out my own descriptions and stuff, I feel like I'm listing, which sucks. And jeans are hard because you're going to have somebody be like, hey, what's the rise on those? Hey, what's the measurement for the boot cut? And it's just going to be like, I don't know. They started $1, 30 seconds, go.
You could just model them.
Yeah. I mean, I could rip a lot of jeans in half. Only pair of jeans I have are cut very short and they're for FlipCon.
I have a pair of jeans, that I bought the wrong fit, whatever they're the wrong cut.
Yeah.
So they don't fit me properly. I'm thinking about cutting them into jean shorts. So if you're wearing some shorts to FlipCon, I might,
I'm just looking for boots right now. Sadly, I live in Texas and I don't have cowboy boots.
Bro, did you see the boots I posted on my story the other day?
I did not.
What size shoe do you wear?
11.
Bro, it's over. BRB.
You have them? We might. Oh, we got the. Oh, Stacy with the shout out hammock. I haven't got my paycheck this month, Stacy. Don't shout them out too loud. You guys like the transition? Like I'm nice and bright, and then Dalton's is like creepy and dark.
All right, are you ready for these? These are they're perfect for you, and we all know. God bless Texas.
Are those 11s?
These are size 11, bro. They're Twisted X.
Stacey, are you watching this?
Peep them, bro. They're perfect for you.
Yeah. I don't even think I could say no to those. I'm going to have to hit you up.
You're going to have to.
Twisted X, too. That's one of my favorite brands.
Yes, sir.
Man. Now I just need a top. Now I just need a top or maybe no top. Just short jean shorts, those boots, and
maybe a wife beater.
But then I'd have to hit Stacy in front of people. No, I'm just kidding. Again, we were talking about this off the air, dude. One of the main things I'm excited about at FlipCon, other than like physically actually meeting people, I've already met you. You've come through Houston. Is watching Stacy try to not be in 300 YouTubers' videos or be on film somehow. He said overalls with no shirt. See, I could do that. I was going to try and find a pair of overalls and then cut the pants into shorts and just wear that outfit with my country biscuit hat and those boots. But yeah, I'm excited about Stacy trying to not be seen.
I missed. Dang it. I was trying to be in the pick and I missed it. Hold up. Let's try this again. There we go. I still almost missed, but I got it.
Better than American flag, Texas flag.
Yeehaw, baby.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking too. Stacy's going to show up in a green suit, so nobody's going to see. She's not going to be on anybody's videos. She's just going to be standing next to me the whole time. Everybody's going to be like, what's going on? I'm like, oh, that's Stacy. She doesn't like to be on film. Don't worry. She's not a weirdo. I'm the weirdo.
How do should I post the link to the link that you sent me on my story so we just have a bunch of random people pop in?
Yeah, if you want, I don't care.
I'm just kidding.
More the merrier. Ethan, we kind of already discussed this when we started, but we'll come back to it because we were having fun talking about Whatnot.
I'm down to talk more about Whatnot.
How did you feel about your tonight? Like, so I don't know how you do it, but like I told you, when I did the new shoes, I knew that I was going in at $800 is what I needed to make to break even.
Yep.
So when you do yours, do you have like, okay, well, I'm doing these 25 pair. My cost for these 25 pairs is $250. Let's assuming you did it at $10. I need to make at least $250. Or do you just go in blind and say whatever I make?
Obviously, I don't want to just make $250.
Yeah.
If I'm not making money, I'm not doing Whatnot. So
exactly.
With the shoes that I had tonight, I wanted to that's why I only did 25 pairs. Like I wanted to do a buyer's choice with like good pairs of shoes, like all Air Maxes, all like nice pairs of shoes. And so my goal was to have a $40 average sale price. I didn't quite hit that. I don't know if it was because of the stream lag. Yeah, the stream issues. It probably had something to do with it. But even with all the issues that I was having, I still had a $34 average sale price. So I didn't miss it by too much.
Yeah.
And so after, take out fees, I think I made I made $838 total sales minus $83 for the 10% fee. I don't know. My buy cost was probably around $250. So I tripled.
Did okay for an hour?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to do math off the top of my head. I'm super happy with the sales price that I was getting. I definitely could have got a lot more if I sold it on eBay, but again, as we said earlier, I sold all 25 pairs in an hour instead of across a couple months.
So it's like selling for a lower sales price, but the instant cash. So it's like it kind of balances out a little bit.
Yeah, 100%.
Ethan does his from a storage unit. I have no idea how he has service.
I don't either.
I don't even get service like 2 blocks from pulling into my storage unit. My phone just goes out. Like I have nothing. Like I have to actually screenshot my solds so I can go through my camera to pull orders because I have no service.
That's crazy. And are you putting any thought into like, because you know how everybody's like making games out of their whatnot streams, like, you know, the person who buys the most stuff gets a coupon, or we got a giveaway for what? Are you thinking about doing anything like that?
Me, no. I just do giveaways. But you saw my last whatnot.
Yeah,
I'm literally my whole. I'm going as an entertainer that happens to sell shit.
Yeah.
So I'm going at it like, hey, I'm here to entertain you, and if you happen to bid on something or win something, it's like you're giving me a tip for entertaining you. That's how I look at it. Like people that bid and purchase things, that's like a tip jar. That's like that buy me a coffee link. Like,
gotcha.
Obviously I want you to bid high on things. But as long as people are having fun, like I think I look at whatnot like Instagram that you sell stuff on.
Yeah.
And
100%.
You have to build that platform, which is partly why I don't like it, because I've built a platform on Instagram and then I got banned and then I got it back and I got banned again. And so I know what it's like to build something. And I really don't know if I want to do that again just to sell. Because, you know, the whole reason I don't like Poshmark is because I'm not trying to share 100 times a day and be like, I like your stuff too. Do you like my stuff? Oh, I just, even without a bot. Oh, shout out to this freaking hangnail. Look at that bad boy.
Ouch.
I'm about to pull this bad boy off live.
Okay. You got me. That's a little enough of that. Anyway, talking about growing whatnot, part of me wants to tackle it. Like I understand the fact that if you have a big following, if you like, say you're going live at the same time every single week, you're selling the same kind of stuff every single week, and you do fun things in your auctions, whether it's entertaining or you're doing giveaways and all this stuff. The more followers you have, obviously, is going to be the more people popping into your stream and more people wanting to support. So my strategy moving forward is I'm putting together did you watch my first one where I had the wheel?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make that better. And I also don't want to just cater to resellers. Like I don't want my giveaways to be shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if someone that bought a women's size 8 pair of shoes for themselves, I don't want them to get entered into a giveaway for a men's size 13 pair of shoes. On my wheel that I'm making, the majority of the wheel is going to be like a giveaway entry. And I want my giveaway to just be like a gift card, like a $50 gift card or $100, like just depending on how many shoes I'm running that night, a gift card is going to be the giveaway. And then that's going to take up the majority of the wheel. And then I want to do like a little sliver in the top that is like an instant win on something huge. I think my first one's going to be a Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
But it's like a little sliver. And then like it's going to be like Wheel of Fortune. The 2 slivers next to it are going to be bankrupt. You get nothing. And then there's going to be a couple spots on the board that's like a $5 Starbucks gift card. But most people are going to get entered into the giveaway for like the $50 gift card. I think having that something cool that everybody would want, like a Nintendo Switch or like some AirPods or something just sitting on the stream, and everybody that purchased something, you spin the wheel and you have that chance. Like everybody kind of gets excited. Like, I think that's what I'm going to try. I might lose money, but
it sounds like you're going to lose money regardless because you're going in negative, because you're going in negative a Switch or negative plus the gift cards. And I see a lot of people doing the gift cards because then that does make sense because it's something not everyone on Whatnot is a reseller. Right. So again, like me, I just give away stuff that I find in the trash. So like my first auction, I gave away a freaking fur coat. And I'm just like, who wants this stupid thing? But people were really all about it. And I was like, cool, because I want this out of my house. It freaks me out.
But
see, I totally get that. Like if somebody bought a personal pair of shoes and then they won like a size like 12 Jordan, they're just like, what the hell am I going to do with this?
And I like you said, we're going in negative, and that's why I want to test out, because first off, you got to see, it's hard to measure, right? Because you kind of have to have that following. And I think doing cool stuff like that is what builds up the following. So you kind of got to look at it with like a long-term perspective. But having that switch there, it entices people to want to win more auctions. If every time you make a purchase, you spin the wheel, like if it increase, like if you're running 50 pairs of shoes in a single night, if I buy a Switch Lite, they're $200. So if having that Switch on the table increases my average sale price across the entire 50 pairs of shoes by $200, that Switch is paid for in that auction, given that somebody doesn't win the Switch, because that's what makes it cool. Like, cause if nobody wins the Switch, it's going in the next auction. And you keep spinning the wheel until somebody hits it. So
true.
It just depends on how often people hit.
Yeah, they did. When I did onboarding, they said that they weren't a fan. They were really cracking down on the mystery stuff and then like spin wheels. But I think that also when I started, they had a no cussing policy, and now you can check that your live's going to be explicit. So I think they're constantly changing them and evolving based off of what the community, because that's the one thing you hear on everything. You hear everyone say that community, which freaks me out. It makes me think about the aliens on Toy Story. Everybody's like that community. So I guess wheels are okay now, but at the beginning when I got onboarded, they were talking about how like them and mystery grab bags and stuff like they weren't a fan of because people were
issues.
basically, well, it's kind of like gambling, which is what I kind of joked about on Harry's thing today. Because he was talking about Vegas, and I was just like, yeah, I can see Whatnot eventually having to have like a, you know how when you go to a website now, on your phone, you have to press that you accept the cookies.
Yeah.
They're going to have something like that saying, hey, like gambling addiction is real. If you need help, please go to addiction.com. Click yes to say that you understand. Because I do see people getting on here and going crazy with bidding, and it's just because it's like, holy crap.
You get that little
and the next
rush.
thing you know, Next thing you know, you have a $300 Daffy Duck plush, and you're like, what?
So with the wheel, obviously I've been looking into this because with my first auction, every purchase over $35 spun the wheel. And I'm not positive, but I believe that is technically illegal. I don't think that you can influence the price. That's why I'm kind of trying to steer away from that. I don't think if every single person that makes a purchase, if everyone is allowed to spin the wheel, I think you can do that. But there's so many people doing it right now. Like I popped in Daily Refinements live and he's doing it, but he's doing it with the price. His is like, if you spend $35, you get 2 tickets to an entry or a giveaway. And I'm like, I don't know.
And that's new. He just started that 2 days ago.
Yeah.
He's like the leader right now with his 400 grand in 4 months on Whatnot stuff. And so I'm like, let me pop into his stuff every day.
Right.
Man, him, and I already sent you the link to Tech and Sports Whatnot. Yeah. Like how boring and horrid is it? Like whoever they have running.
The kids that they have running it just aren't entertaining is the problem. Like you have to be entertaining for Whatnot if you want to succeed. But I mean, there's their Tech and Sports and their Daily Refinements. They have 10 to 20,000 followers on Whatnot. So they have that going for them, but it's like, I can't sit through those lives.
My thing is like, you know how they talk about, have stuff behind you, have music playing, be entertaining. Like these are all things that he says in his videos, and then you go to his live and it's not any of that. It's not entertaining. There's no music.
Yeah.
It's literally just moving product.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I think that the reason they do that is he's trying to give advice to Joe Schmo. And if you're Joe Schmo, you got to be entertaining. You got to build a following. He's already got a following, and he's just doing it to move inventory as fast as possible. That's why he doesn't do it. He just has some kid do it for him.
No, you're amazing, sir. You're going to do great in Florida. And if you step on Dalton's toes, I will probably have to come there and hunt you down. But
he's not lying.
I'm always looking for an excuse to go to Florida.
Ethan, thanks for popping in, bro.
Everyone says that Whatnot is going to hurt eBay. So, okay. Everyone said that about Poshmark. Everybody said that about Mercari. Everybody said that about Facebook Marketplace. And no. Whatnot is going to be great for people that sell pops, people that sell trading cards, and people with gambling addictions. I think eventually the hype sneaker people, like I saw Fat Joe was on there doing all his sneaker stuff because he has a huge, like he has a warehouse full. He's been collecting shoes forever. So of course Whatnot reached out to him and was like, yo, let's do some shoes. But I think for the general reseller, I think this is going to phase out eventually because it's, unless you're building an audience, this is going to be an L almost every time for a reseller, because I literally just type in jeans or shoes, and then I find whoever has the least amount of people in their live, and I just go in there and I scoop up stuff for like $3.
So you do source
I feel
on
horrible because I know that they're taking L's, but I'm getting good inventory.
You source on Whatnot quite a bit?
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't tried yet. But I'm kind of, before I started selling on Whatnot, I wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid. Like I've only done 2 lives because I didn't really see it being successful for me. And I also had that, what now I think is a misconception, that once eBay releases a eBay live auction, it would just crush Whatnot. But I don't think so. I don't think Whatnot is going to affect eBay. I don't think Whatnot is going to affect Poshmark, but I'm very much a believer in Whatnot. I think that like, it's just fun. And I think that it's the social media platform. It's not, it's a social media platform that people sell on. So the people that are good at entertaining, the personalities are always going to gravitate towards that because they're going to be moving inventory like that. And it's so much fun. And eBay's just somebody posted this on their story. They said that if eBay released it, it's just going to be some cookie I think Harry Tornado did. Or maybe somebody, I don't know. Somebody said that if eBay released a competitor to it, it's just going to be some cookie cutter, whatever, just getting a product out. And it's just not going to work. I think Whatnot's going to be here to stay.
Yeah. eBay is already they've already done a beta test. They had some sneaker person do it. I love eBay. I only sell on eBay.
Oh yeah, I do.
Whatnot. Yeah. I'm anti everything else. eBay is not, it's too old school. The people that purchase on eBay are older. The people that are buying on Whatnot, I mean, you see them in the comments. You can tell the age range of people by the comments you're getting in your lives. And on Whatnot, the type of people that are commenting are not the people buying on eBay. They're the type of people that are buying on Depop. They're the type of people that are buying on what used to be Whatnot, which was Instagram stories. Because if you're a reseller, you probably used to sell stuff on Instagram stories, and then you'd have to track down people to get money. So now Whatnot is basically Instagram stories, but live, and they do all the tracking down of the money.
Every platform is going to have different buyers, just like
for sure.
Different things sell on Poshmark than that sell on eBay. I don't think Poshmark's hurting eBay. I don't think eBay's hurting Poshmark. It's just
Poshmark. I've always said Poshmark is the Tupperware party, virtual Tupperware party. It was built by women for women, and it's I don't know. It's not FUBU. It's whatever it is for women.
No, you're right, and it's another good example is Depop. I mean, Gen Z or Gen X,
Gen whatever.
They shop on Depop, but they
lowball like crazy on it.
Yeah, well, but I mean, like you see vintage T-shirts and like certain types of sneakers will sell for insane amounts on Depop, and then you'll check the comps on eBay for the same shoes, and it's nothing. Yeah. It's just there's different people on all platforms, and that's why Whatnot is not going to fail because of eBay.
Yeah, I think that eBay's going to try because they can throw money at it. I think if they do something where it's like they waive the fees for the first year for everybody that sells on eBay Live, like they did with shoes over $100, they're going to get people like Chris Taylor Feynman. They're going to get the big YouTubers and influencers to come in there and talk a big game and try to sell it, and then I think it'll fizzle after that expires. Yeah, I've seen a lot of posh ladies moving. I think people are moving over to Whatnot because it's like a virtual live Tupperware party. They get to hold up the clothes, and they can talk about how this is going to go great with a hat or a camisole, and you can wear this at the beach with some heels or wedges. Again, whatever it takes to sell. I look at Whatnot as, like I told you, I'm basically just a dancing idiot, and hopefully you buy something. It's OnlyFans, except I keep my clothes on, and I'm not smashing any cakes. You know,
I feel like eBay will have a good I don't know if it would outperform Whatnot, but I think sports cards is a category that eBay would crush doing live.
Yeah, because they got that cheap shipping.
Yeah, and everybody that is into sports cards like goes to eBay.
Yeah,
like that's where they buy things.
They're not sports cards, but I found a complete sealed Star Trek Reflections of the Future Phase 3 Tribute Edition, 24 packs per box, 8 cards per pack. I found this in the trash.
In the trash. I was waiting for it.
Oh, yeah. I got those Batman Forever ones in the trash, too, but I already put them up. Oh, fuck.
Man, dumpster diving fanatic.
Shout out Stacy for hooking me up with this. This thing is massive.
I seen that. That's insane.
It's the T-Rex eating the Velociraptor. It's so awesome.
Dude, I need it.
It's so awesome.
Check this out. I need to get wireless headphones.
Probably never. eBay is very slow with updates. I mean, they just now started taking care of sellers with I got
it at Goodwill. It's just a laser disc of Jurassic Park.
Nice.
I love it.
That's the thing, like records, laser discs, you don't even have to have the player. Like I have a box of 8 tracks. I don't own an 8-track player, but they're all old country, so I couldn't leave them in the trash.
No. Nah.
I felt bad. Anytime I see music in the trash, I'll pick it up, even if it's not something I like. It's just like, man, music in the trash. Somebody could enjoy this. I mean, look at that poor. Well, she's not poor now, but look at that lady that Stranger Things just made a multimillionaire for something she wrote in 1985.
True.
They said she's averaging $1 million a week now.
I didn't hear about that, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's crazy. eBay's not going to do any big updates. They already did all their big updates for this quarter, maybe next quarter. Like I said, they just did the thing where it tells you that if you accept the offer, it's an automatic payment. So they're still working on the slow side to protect the sellers more. But again, I'll never say anything bad about eBay. They're the best. They're number one.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like all the updates that they've been rolling out over this year have been amazing.
And see, that's what I was about to say, Resale Dojo. eBay Live is not going to have a chance unless they fix the instant payment, because too many people are going to win the bid and then not pay in 6 days. Like they're going to have to fix that immediately.
Have you had people try to cancel Whatnot orders?
Yes, I had 2, and I canceled both of them because I thought you had to. And then I reached out to Renzi now. I was like, hey, what do you guys do in this situation? Because I feel like I just screwed myself. And they're like, oh, yeah, no. They told you on onboarding that bids are binding. So you just tell them no, and you just reject it and send the merch.
That's what I did. I had on my first stream, I had 2 people request to cancel their orders. And yeah, I just rejected it.
Yeah. So I do like that. I like that aspect where you could just reject. And then the back end of that, which I was scared about, was once you reject them, they can't rate you. So you don't have to worry about getting a negative rating. Yeah.
Really?
They are banned from rating you.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
So now I'm just like, everybody's getting rejected.
Because I almost accepted their cancellation, because I was like, I haven't sold very much. They're probably going to give me a 1-star review. But then I was like, nah, screw it. I'm just testing this platform, so I don't care about a 1-star.
No, yeah, they can't rate you.
I love to hear that.
Yeah.
Shout out Whatnot.
Shout out Whatnot.
Shout out Whatnot.
I don't believe there is such thing. I mean, I know this has been a horrible summer for a lot of people. So I'm just, me personally, we didn't have a summer slowdown, but I think that's also because we anticipate that things are going to change in the summer. Once you start seeing gas prices and inflation and all this crazy crap that's going on, we started sending out more offers. We started sending out more coupons. We started doing the things that we could control to make sure the sales were still rolling in.
Yeah, I mean, I think that summer slowdown's a thing, but like you just said, over summer, if your sales are down, send a more aggressive coupon, do a markdown sell, accept lower offers. Like if you can prevent summer slowdown from devastating your business.
Like I don't want to get all Gary V, but literally just focus on what you can control and don't worry about any of the other stuff. Like you have no control over how much somebody has to spend on gas a week or what inflation or the price of anything. All you can control is my shoes are this price, or my clothing or my items are this price. This is what I need to make money, and send out coupons and do things like that. One thing that I started doing, which is, we just started sourcing cheaper stuff, trying to get our buy costs down lower to where we could sell them for less. And the easiest way for us to do that is to get back into the dumpsters. Because then we're just zero. So I don't care. I'll sell a pair of jeans for $10. I don't care.
Yep. Like Chewy just said, once fall hits, sales are gonna be popping.
Yeah. I mean, next month school starts. So
people are gonna be buying stuff.
If you got kids shoes, if you're a shoe seller and you sell in the kids department, start throwing out coupons. People will be buying them. Yep.
And a lot of people don't take advantage of all the stuff that eBay offers. Just go into your seller hub and just like start hitting buttons and like seeing all of these different things that you can do, like the coupons, the markdown sales, the volume. Like just look at that stuff and start taking advantage of it.
My favorite thing to click under promotion is sending a coupon, and then it'll pull up buyers, 0 to 30 days, 30 to 90 days, 90 to 120 days. And you just press it, and then it automatically sends your coupon to anybody in that range. So if you haven't if you were a buyer for me 90 to 120 days ago, I'm going to send you a 30% off. If you just bought within the last 60 days, I'll send you a 20%. If you're in the last 30 days, I'll send you a 10%.
Yep.
You know, just because you want repeat buyers. eBay wants you to have repeat buyers. So your goal should be to reach out to those people that have already spent money with you and be like, hey, you left me good feedback. You like my stuff. Here's a coupon. Let's make this happen again.
Have you added a video to your eBay storefront yet?
Only on one item, and it's because it's a vintage train set, and I just put a little 5-second video of the train working.
I mean,
no, I think it's a waste of time.
Not on the listing. I mean, on your storefront. You know, they added a video to your store.
No, I'm already leery that people that, you know, my store is called Flip the World because I'm such a outgoing person that I could have haters completely ruin my business. By just going on and buying stuff and trashing me in the reviews or feedback. But no, I've seen some people that do it. I don't have a trailer on my YouTube channel. I don't want one on my eBay.
Right. But Chris just left me. I was just going to, I wonder what happened. That's weird. What's up, guys? I'm taking over the stream. Welcome to Flip the World, Texas, YouTube. I am dealing with Dalton. He's back. No, he's not.
Not back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Well, I mean, that's good for everybody.
Chill. What was I saying? Supposedly because when you go to your seller hub, it says store recommendations, and I try to, like, if eBay recommends something, I try to do it. And the video, I haven't made one yet, but it says that if you add a video to your storefront, it can't be more than a minute long. Most people are just like themselves to the camera and just be like, hi, my name's Dalton. I sell shoes. This is a one-man show. Thank you for supporting my small business. Like that kind of thing. And eBay claims that it increases conversion by 33%. I don't know where they got that statistic, but I still need to add a video. But if you don't want to like put your face on it, you can go to Fiverr. I know Little Elm Goods and Little Elm Thrifts. I didn't watch their video, but I feel like they either made it or that somebody on Fiverr made it for them. It's not them. It's just like a video put together in something that just like explains in words their store. Looking for phone. Is that a cat?
God, I hope not. I hate cats.
That's a cat,
Can you
bro.
hear me?
I can hear you, and now you're gone.
Well, as long as you heard I hate cats.
I'd like to be a top rated plus, but I just can't eat the free return shipping. So if you charge shipping, you don't have to refund the back. But I believe you don't have to do free returns. But if you do free returns, you're going to have a lot more sales, and it's going to outweigh the negative aspect of it. Except for right now, dude, my summer, like I haven't had a summer slowdown in terms of sales, but I've had this is like return summer, bro. I rarely get returns on eBay except for the past month. It's just every single day. It's like return requested, return requested, return requested. I'm like, when's it going to end?
I will say that since I switched to 30-day free returns, we've had 0 returns.
Yeah.
And we usually average about 8 a month.
Yeah. I mean, before I wouldn't even average 8. I'd probably average 4 a month. I don't keep track of it, but it's like, I didn't have very many returns ever. And then this past month, it's just like I'll pull it up right now. I probably have.
Our returns are always the worst because it's usually on a pair of new shoes. And the response will be like, I just didn't like it. I'm just like, I wish I could.
Do you see that? Seven return requests open right now.
Eesh.
It's annoying, dude. One of them was a pair of Crocs. I think I said this in my live last night. A pair of Crocs that said Crocs on the side. And the buyer said, I didn't see the word Crocs on the side.
Oh, so they're in the front. Yeah. Those annoy me. And again, if you're top rated plus and you're offering the free returns and stuff like that, you can ding them on that. I mean, I wouldn't, because eventually it'll catch up to you, but you are able to ding them back for like stupid return reasons.
Do you mean like
up to 50%?
Okay, that's why. Yeah, I don't do that because I just don't want.
Yeah, I'm just saying you can. I definitely wouldn't do that. The only time that I've actually not issued a full refund or a full return is if I could clearly tell that somebody wore the shoes and they were brand new.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
And then I take a photo to like CYA with eBay.
Yeah, I don't even restrict it to new shoes. If I sell a pair of used shoes and I can tell the people wore it a few times, like obviously I'm a little lenient. Like if they wore it one time and I can tell that, I'm not going to deduct anything. But if I can tell that they like walked through some mud and I'm gonna have to clean it, I'll typically deduct like 15 to 20%.
Oh yeah, you got to re-clean them. How do you guys deal with broken items and filing a claim? I've only had to file 2 claims, and both times I got a check in the mail. So I've
shoes don't break. I don't know.
Yeah, that's another thing. I got out of selling stuff that I had to worry about stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Bro,
most returns on eBay are for stupid reasons, to be honest.
I mean, mine usually aren't. Mine are usually just for fit. Lately, they've been stupid. But anyway, you said that you got out of things that break and all that. Yep. So when I go sourcing with Carly, and she just looks through the whole store, and I go through the shoes in like 20 minutes. I look through everything now. And this store that I went to the other day had a God of War PS3 for $60, and I was like, whatever. I mean, I don't want to just leave it here. It's worth like $150. Mm-hmm. And I brought it home, and what do you know? It didn't work. So I'm like, I'm never buying electronics from Goodwill again.
Yeah, no. I used to go in there and just as soon as when I sold electronics, I would literally walk into Goodwill, and before I even went to the electronics wall, I would go over and grab a DVD and grab a VHS, and I would just start testing stuff in store. I just put my ear up against it and make sure I revert. I can hear rewind, fast forward. I want to hear the disc spin, all that stuff. And then they started getting real weird. They're like, "Hey, you can't do that here." And I'm like, if I'm spending $19.99 and there's no return policy, I'm going to do this.
Right. So that happened to me too. There was a different store. I was walking through the electronics and I seen a Magnavox VHS, and I was like, and it was only like $10, I think. And it was the one that sells for like 120. And I was like, might as well, switch it up, sell a Magnavox, and
make some quick money.
Before I left the store, I was like, I better test this. So I went and got a VHS and I popped it in, and it just ate all the tape.
It never came back out. And you just unplug and walk away real fast. Yeah,
that's exactly.
I've done that a ton.
Like I couldn't get it out. Like the tape was everywhere. And Carly did say that the other PS3 did work. I went to a different store and they had a PS3, the backwards compatible one, like the $300 backwards compatible PS3. They had it for $20 because it was like, it didn't have anything with it. No power cord. They couldn't test it. And it was like sticky. It was gross. But I was like, $20 for $300. Like I don't have a PS3 and I'm nerdy about that and I want to collect them. So I was like, $20, I'm taking the chance on this for myself. And it worked perfectly fine. I was blown away.
I do the bend test if that's what you're asking. Yeah. So I'll bend the shoe in half and then I'll twist them on every pair because the ones that'll explode are always going to be some kind of Skechers shape up. But I bend test every shoe.
Not before you list. Do that in the store.
No, I literally, you got to do it at the bins. I do it at the bins. I do it at the store. I don't care if they explode. I just put them back on the shelf because I'm I'd rather take a chance at the store than to actually purchase them and get them home and find out.
I don't
do it
know
on Marketplace when I go for a porch pickup. I'll sit there on their ring cam and bend their shoes before I decide if I want them.
I don't know what the heat's like in Texas, but sometimes if I'm thrifting all day, like the midsoles will like come apart in the shoes that I leave in my car. It sucks, dude.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, it's hot. Like I have to go out and let the car run for like 10 minutes before we get in it. It's like the opposite of what people do when it's snowing with the heat. Goodwill E-commerce. Yeah. So not only is Goodwill selling on shopgoodwill.com where you can go on and bid on stuff, but they also have their own reselling platform now called Wear or Want or Wear, where they're actually selling. Worn Not Wasted, where you as a reseller can go create your own store and sell the stuff that you thrifted from there back on their own platform to where they get a fee from that. So they're double dipping, which is genius. I'm not even mad at them. That's so smart. But yeah, we could talk about that. Do you think that now that they have two platforms that they're selling on, you're going to see less good stuff actually hit the shelves? Or no, because they have so much stuff?
Yeah, so it's going to be store to store, obviously. Some stores are going to be like more focused on the online aspect, but I don't think that they're going to see so much success as they probably think they do. Especially, I'm just strictly speaking from shoes, because Goodwill's not going to hire somebody to clean shoes. They're not going to hire somebody to, research they're just not going to do it properly. And if you don't clean shoes, if you don't present them properly in the listing, they're not going to sell for the money that they think they're going to. Like, yes, the Jordans or the Air Maxes, like that kind of stuff that's obvious, I'm sure they're probably going to sell those online. But the everyday stuff, the bread and butter stuff, it's always going to be in the store. And
I try to stress that to people more than anything. Though I gave up on trying to convince the people in I would say it's the noobs, but there are also some like old school resellers that have been doing this back when eBay took checks that are like, you guys making videos about thrifting are ruining it for all of us. I make almost all of my income on bread and butter. I don't go to the thrift store looking for Jordans and Air Max. I literally go there looking for just plain Vans, Converse, some sandals, some dad shoes, like the stuff that a Goodwill employee is not going to be like, oh, this is fire right now. Let me put this on our website. Allbirds,
to touch on that, one of my friends was like having this conversation with me because he's kind of in that same boat. That's like the resellers that put all this content out are making it harder for people. And I post these Bolo posts on my Instagram sometimes of like Bolo brands, and Kizik's was the first one that I had that kind of popped off. And then after I made that Kizik's post, it's like I started seeing people post Kizik's on their story, and I had never heard of Kizik's before. I just randomly looked it up in a Goodwill, and I was like, wow, the sell-through rate this is amazing. I made a post about it, and then I started seeing other resellers because I put them on. But the thing is, if I never find another single pair of Kizik's in my life, it's not going to affect my business. Doesn't matter. I'll still find,
because there's 900 other brands that are selling.
And I'm always going to find the basic Nikes, the Skechers, the basic Adidas, the Converse, the Vans, the stuff that nobody wants to, the stuff that nobody wants to pick up. That's always going to be there. And that's 95% of my sales.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I play the singles and doubles game, and occasionally I'll sprinkle in a home run and I'll be like, hell yeah, let me post that. But day-to-day businesses, I mean, again, look at #1 used men's clothing on eBay, Mr. Tech in Sports. He literally sells everyday value wear. I mean, I saw Marcus in the chat, and he's part of their reselling group.
I am too, but I never keep up with it.
Yeah, everyday wear, man. And that's the way I look at my shoes. I sell everyday shoes.
Yeah, back to your baseball reference. Sometimes I just sold these Toms. Sometimes you got to lay down a bunt with the $14 sale price.
Hell yeah, plus shipping?
Plus shipping, bro.
Oh, see, there you go.
Got them at I think, exactly. I only paid like $2 for them.
Yep.
They're going to ship first class. The buyer paid $10 for shipping. I mean, make money on the shipping. Like, easy peasy.
Yep.
Lay down some bunt.
I got just a pair of Levi's shorts, just women's Levi's denim shorts, $10 plus shipping. I'm cool with that. Found it in a dumpster. Who cares?
Free $3.99 to $10. We'll take it.
If you're watching this and you purchased them, they came from a dumpster. I washed them. You're welcome.
He didn't wash them.
You saved the environment and helped me pay a bill. Ugh, these low offers on new shoes. I hate people. Oh, sorry. Was that out loud? You can't see it, and I'm too scared to move my camera, but we're actually going to be traveling tomorrow. So I already have my wall of solds. We already did our packing today, and I've already taken my photo for my corny package photo.
Let's go. Making a comeback?
So, yeah, not a crazy one. It's just going to be the photo of the boxes.
Are you in it?
It's too hot right now. It's too hot right now for me to think of doing anything other than sweating on stuff.
Listen, you just, it's like your brand, but you just like, sometimes you just got to stand next to the pictures and take the picture.
Like I was going to throw all of my boxes on my roof and do like a whole Breaking Bad pizza on the roof photo. Yeah. And then after like 2 boxes, I was like, this is freaking exhausting. And I'm going to have to climb up on that roof and get all these packages. I'm done. I was like, I do not love the people that much. I remember watching video footage, forgot it was garage sailing and get for crunch. Yeah. So that happens a lot with people like garage sailing. I've never been I always cut it out, but people will be like, what are you filming? And I'll be like, I'm filming what I'm doing right here. What do you mean?
I had a guy lose his mind a couple weeks ago. I was at a Goodwill and I was on my way out, or no, he was standing at the glass case and he was talking to the lady, and there were some shoes in the glass case. So I was like peeking at him, and he looked at me and he's like, are you recording me? Am I on camera? I didn't consent to this. I don't want to be on camera. I'm like, sir, 1, it's not recording. 2, you're in a public place. It's perfectly legal. It's fine. I was just being calm, and he like freaked out. He's like, no, I will not stand this. If you don't get away from me, I'm talking to him. I'm like, dude, okay.
See, my brain goes 100% the other direction. I would have just matched his intensity with my own intensity. And I would have just been like, sir, stop trying to grab my crotch. Guys, this guy's trying to touch I would have lost it. And then he would have had to go on the defense and have to defend himself. I swear I wasn't trying to touch this man's genitalia. I'm like, he tried to touch me. And this is why Stacy doesn't go a lot of places in public with me.
I can't blame her.
Somebody asked, does anyone sell puzzles? I don't sell them, but I know that the USPS makes actual puzzle boxes that you can ship out, the shipping boxes that you can get for free.
False.
They don't do that anymore.
They switched the puzzle box, and now it's a large flat rate box.
Oh wow!
So
they have or do you have to make it?
Yeah, it's the same size. They just have 2 large flat rate boxes now. Okay. But a large flat rate box ships for $18, so it's never going to be worth it to use.
I don't know if you could see. I use the same 3 things. So I got the shoe box, the 1095s, and then my flat rate envelope. That's all I use. Everything goes in one of those 3 boxes. Except for some things on Whatnot now that people are buying like 8 pairs of shoes, and it's ruining my life. And I'm having to go find these gigantic boxes. Yeah. Marcus has been killing it. Literally, like I've been watching his journey more than anybody, because he started out like 9 listings a day, and now he's like, I don't even know, 30. And I've watched his storage space expand and his sales increase. And again, he's following the masters and making that money. And I'm trying to follow them, so I don't have to pay them.
Marcus, do you still sell shoes, or you just do clothing?
He has a lot of shoes. That's on his last video. Maybe you could do a buyout. Let's do a deal here.
Hey, teacher, can I have permission to take a bathroom break?
Yeah, go for it. I didn't know I was the teacher. I thought I was the student. Many sellers will pass up those singles because they don't. No, yeah. Singles stack up. That's the thing. Like if you watch baseball, you know anything about sports, like singles is where you get your runs. I'd rather sell 10 pairs of jeans and make $14, 10 pairs of jeans at $14 than pray that one person buys a $60 pair of shoes. am I in the witness protection program? I used to be, but then I made myself, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to live in these shoes. Three left. What did I miss? OG board game box. You're doing 50 a day now? What the hell? Next level. Next freaking level. He's doing 50 a day.
Bro, I gotta step it up. I need to quit social media.
Yo, for real. I don't have to quit. I don't know, eating, breathing, something. 50 a day? Holy
Dude,
crap.
Killing it. Keep it up, bro.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. If I wanted to do 50 a day, I'd have to stop worrying about Instagram and YouTube and all that. But
yeah, but you're like the real king, man.
I'm a clout chaser. I got to.
You're the real king. Like, you're monetized on Instagram, right?
Yeah, but it's not anything crazy. Like, it's easy when you get monetized on Instagram. Like, you get like the amount you get paid per view is in like tiers. So it's easy to hit the like $100 mark. Like, your first $100 per month is only like 10,000 views, which could be one reel. Yep. And then after that, like, you barely get paid anything, but I'm still grateful for it. It's like $115 a month for nothing. So
yeah, that's your internet.
Yeah, true.
Some gas in your internet covered. Facts. What's your highest viewed reel? Like the count, not which reel.
I know which one it is.
You had one go over 100K?
Nah, but I've got one that's at 60.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm not about the
consistent.
Yeah, I'm not about the home runs. Like I said, we're laying down some bunts, we're hitting some singles, we're hitting some doubles.
Yep.
Yeah.
My thing is, I realized that people are more entertained by Country Biscuit than by myself, and I was just like, I should have just started this as Country Biscuit from day one then, and never shown anybody who I was, and then everybody just think that I'm this redneck baseball coach that I make fun of since I was an elementary kid. Because that's all Country Biscuit is my first T-ball coach. He looked exactly like this, and he always had dip in his mouth, and he'd always tell me that a hustle. And you're, Hatfield, hustle. I need you to run faster. You better hustle. You better get that weight moving in one direction a lot faster.
It's funny.
But yeah, so I do a Country Biscuit reel and it gets 16,000 views in like an hour. And then I do a regular view of just me and it gets like 1,000 in 2 days. And I'm just like, apparently redneck's in this year. I guess I'm going to have to bust this bad boy out more. So now I'm thinking next YouTube video that I do at the bins is just going to be Country Biscuit and see what happens.
Dude, just make that your personality.
And then people are going to come up to me that regularly talk to me at the bins and they're going to be like, did you have a seizure? What is going on? Why are you talking like that?
Just say yes.
The real king. That's going to go straight to your head.
Listen,
that's okay.
Yeah. Like,
hey, we're here to pump up kings. We're just here to pump us up, you know?
And that's not even the nicest thing you've said to me. Like, sure, the real king thing is going to go to my head, but you literally called me Ryan Gosling on your story last night.
I didn't want to talk about the new Barbie movie if you weren't comfortable. I know. It is what it is, you know? I think it's okay to compliment. Men should be more complimenting to other men. We get crap on a lot, so I'm trying to just, pump up. Listen,
I agree 100%.
I think you're doing great, kid.
You're doing great.
So it said I just do calculated shipping. See, I do flat rate shipping on all my listings.
Yeah, calculated shipping, especially on stuff like shoes, is going to make the buyer have to pay. Like, if it's going across the country, the buyer's going to be paying way too much in shipping, and you're going to lose sales.
I think everyone that played sports in the 80s and 90s had the same coach. Regardless of where you live, you had that coach. I was just telling Stacy the other day, I don't remember if you remember, but all men's coaches and PE teachers used to wear the same shorts. They were like tight, and they had like a 4-inch waistband. And if I could find, I think they were Bike. I think that was the brand. If I can find some, I got another outfit for FlipCon because it is 2 days. I'm gonna get asked to leave as soon as I check in. They're gonna be like, "Sir, I hate to tell you this, but Mr. Josh Farnell has asked us to deny you entrance."
Trunk Monkey, I love that, bro. I appreciate it.
Good idea. Yes. Galton, since following, talking, sending, and listening, nice. We were talking about
crazy because I don't even know what I'm talking about.
How to screw if we have to ship to Cali or Oregon. Oh, so see, I'm like in Texas, so like all of this stuff, I have it like geographically down. So
yeah, you got lucked out. You lucked out on your location. So I'm in Florida too. I do a flat $9.99 shipping. I don't know the exact number. I probably average around that, but the most popular states that you're going to ship to obviously are going to be like the West Coast states, California and all that, but Florida is another very common one, and New York is a very common one. So my shipping to New York is like $10.60 something for a 2-pound pair of shoes, 2 pound and under. So that's only like a 64-cent loss. Shipping to Florida is only like $7.70 or $8 something. So factoring everything in, your average is going like, because I'm making $2 on the Florida shipment, I'm losing $2 on the California shipment. Yeah. And if there's like boots that are heavy, first off, on boots I charge $14.99 flat rate shipping, and if it doesn't make sense to ship USPS, I got a UPS right across the street, and I'll just throw them in a brown box and ship them UPS because UPS is pretty cheap.
Yeah. So for me, I can literally ship anywhere in the US for $11 or less.
Must be nice.
As my average. So that's what I factor in. And so like I see Panda saying that flat rate for shoes, but not sure how. I actually just created a business rule on my eBay listings. Again, I don't do my listings, so I created the rules specifically for my VA. And they just make sure that they click that for every one of my listings.
Gretchen, that's sweet. I appreciate that.
And then what I do is if somebody wants to, make an offer, because I also leave best offer on because probably 85% of our sales are best offer. I just factor in the shipping versus the price. So I'm like, oh, well, they want me to send an offer. I'll take half the shipping off and see if they bite. But yes, California is one of the number one sales locations for almost everything other than New York.
Yeah.
Florida is the number one lowball offers that I get on a daily basis. They come from Doral, Florida. I don't know where Doral, Florida is, but I get more lowball offers from Doral, Florida than anywhere in the world.
That's me, bro. I'm in Doral, Florida. I made a burner account to send you offers.
I don't know what it is, but literally everyone sends the same offer. $29.99, $29.99, all brand new shoes, $29.99.
Also, I was going to say, don't feel like if you want to do flat rate shipping, don't feel like it has to be $9.99. If you feel like a lot of your sales are going to California and you're losing money, just bump up your flat rate price to like $11.99. You're going to get lower offers because it doesn't matter what your shipping is. Buyers are looking at the total price. So if you're really worried about that shipping cost, just bump up your flat rate.
Somebody said that you look like you're having fun. That's nice.
Yeah. Is nice. Appreciate that, Gretchen.
I mean, honestly, it's just, you don't even want to do this for the rest of your life, but while you're doing it, why not have fun at what you're doing, whatever you're doing? Yeah,
exactly.
I've had office jobs. I've done horrible things where I was just miserable and just for money. And then now I'm just having a good time.
Yeah, same here. And that's because like with Marcus listing 50 things a day, I don't know if I could list 50 things a day, but I could list more than I am right now. But I don't know that I'd enjoy that because it would take away from other things that I do for fun, like Instagram, YouTube, and just other little things that I do. Yeah. But my bills are getting paid. I'm happy doing my 15 to 20 a day and sitting around and making videos for YouTube. So I got no reason to push myself more.
Yeah, I saw that person jump in here. A long story short, and I was just thinking immediately that should have been Stacy's handle because she will literally say that if she's got to tell me something, she'll just start talking, and then I'll just be looking at her like, get to the point. She goes, okay, long story short, and then talk for another 10 minutes. And that's funny. But yeah, apparently Doral is buku bucks. Oh, also look at that. Is that Miklo?
Miklo? I don't know who that is. I'm too young.
It's always backwards. Right there.
Who's that? What movie is that?
This is Blood In, Blood Out.
Never seen it.
Wait, that's American Me. No, that's Blood In, Blood Out. Sorry.
See,
they're both the same movie made different ways. Hey, look, somebody complimented me on my channel finally, instead of everybody just giving Dalton kudos. Hey, thanks, Landon. I appreciate that. I knew that was Miklo. Yeah, there we go. Dude, you have to see this movie. It's a cult classic.
Huh.
You heard
I will have to watch it. I'm sorry.
What's going on?
Sorry, sure.
How
many people we got in the chat?
I don't know, 30 something.
30 something. Perfect time. Fired. I'm not fired. Okay, before you fire me, perfect time. Now we got 30 some people in the chat. If you need some shoe trees, bam. Got 2 sizes, large, small, best quality on the market. I think I'm the only person with small sizes on the market. Head over to dealingwithdalton.com and get yours today.
Oh, man. Hold on.
I think I have to start over. He made me big screen. Dealing with Dalton shoe trees. They're amazing. They're not going to break on you. These aren't some cheap IKEA stuff. Like, I can't break this. Amazing quality. Look at that. Look at that back. Nice and smooth. Going to go in and out of shoes. No time. Go get you some. Dealing with Dalton.com.
Boom. See?
Boom.
I'll let anybody plug anything as long as they're making money. I'm happy. You guys ever list vintage kids clothes? No, because I have so many kids that I'm not allowed to. They just wear them. Like Micah, the 5-year-old, is wearing a 1995 Power Rangers t-shirt right now with some 1993 gargoyle shorts that I would love to sell. 2 pounds for me from California is $11.62 and 3 pounds is $15. Yeah, so I would probably, if that's the regular for what you sell, I would keep my flat rate shipping would be right around $14.99. Nice.
Appreciate it, Scott.
FlipCon is going to be awesome. Yeah, so there you go. Blood In, Blood Out is like the godfather for Chicanos. Or
love it.
People that live in Texas and think they're Chicanos. No.
It's just called Blood In.
Blood In, Blood Out.
Blood In, Blood Out. Okay, I'm going to watch it. Each quarter, when you receive your eBay coupon for having a store, which shipping supplies do you normally purchase? Flip, you can have this one first.
Me personally, they're right there. I purchased the 12x15 poly bags because I put all of my.
Are they bubble?
No, I just get the polys because I use the flat rate bubble as bubble.
What?
I've said too much.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. So for me, I either buy, because I don't use enough of them every quarter that I typically have enough of one in stock. So I either get the 12x16x8 brown boxes because that I can fit like bundles of shoes in or like some big boots. And those can ship UPS because they're brown boxes. So I get those, or I get the bubble mailers that are like the same size as the padded flat rate.
Nice. I do all of my sponsored ads for absolutely $0.
He's the best. He's the best.
I promoted FlipCon for free since its inception because I was like, dude, I don't really think that anybody's pumping this thing. Let me pump this up a little bit. Let me see. We're gonna cuts on vintage. Oh yeah, that's where the money's at.
Gosh.
That's where the money's at. I always just put again, you can't see them, but I get the large mailing box from free. I think it's 12x10x10.
12x12x8.
Jesus, see, that's how dumb I am. Math is hard. And I literally just splice it down the center, and then it folds into where you can put a big pair of boots in it.
I've never done that before.
I was gonna make a reel about it, but I'm like, somebody's probably already done it. Ooh, groceries got delivered. Get to work, Micah.
I don't like the tape on eBay. It's
it's the worst.
No, I'm using it right now just to get through it, but I hate it.
I've purchased tape before from eBay, like the rolls of it, and it's arrived, and they just put it on my porch. And by the time I open it, it's already like the glue's coming
melted.
off.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I don't like to give this out, but I'll give it out because it's what I do. If you get a lot of supplies, like if you have an account with USPS and you order regularly from them, like I order hundreds of boxes from them, so they know who I am. If you call them and tell them to look up your account and they're like, oh, well, this guy orders 500 shoe boxes from us every month. And you just say, hey, as you can see, I constantly order a lot of stuff. Can you send me some priority tape? They'll send you a case of it, 36 rolls for absolutely $0. But you can't order it on the website. You have to call.
I might try that. I've never tried. I know that there's like a workaround to getting the free tape, but I've never.
You just have to. You just have to give them your login so they can see how much you're ordering from them. And
what number do you call?
I'm sorry.
What number do you call?
The UPS number on the free supply site.
Okay.
I want to say it's like 1-800 like go USPS or something like that. I know that's not enough digits, but they'll give it to you for free. I actually just asked my post person how to get it because she used to always give me like a roll or two when I'd go in there.
Yeah, that's why I haven't asked anybody, because I know that if you ask them like at the store, they only give you a roll, and I don't need just
call. They'll give you a case. And what you do is a few months before you call, just pump your numbers up and order a lot. Make the reel anyway. Yeah, eBay take sucks. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just go until I feel like tired, but I've never had a guest. So if you're ready to go, you let me know.
What happened to Mike?
He died. I have no idea. April 12th was the last. Instagram, TikTok. I have his personal phone number, text message, nothing. Just April 12th, gone. Off the face of the earth. Yep. Huh. I don't have TikTok, but I had somebody check like, hey, let me see if he's at least doing something so he's active. Nothing. So I don't know.
I'm good to keep going. Sunday is a day of rest, my guy. I slept all day until my live, so I'm wide awake.
Yeah, like I said, I'm traveling tomorrow. I'm getting tattooed, so I don't like I have any room, but this one's going high up on the leg.
Isn't he back on TikTok? I'm gonna.
See, I don't know. I don't have a TikTok because I'm over the age of 35. So
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I'm not judging anybody over 35 with a TikTok.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I am. What the hell are you doing with your life? Oh, dude, you don't even have to. Oh, wait, you said UPS. I was about to say UPS will give you the free 4x6 rolls or flat lay. If you have a Rollo or if you have a back loading thermal printer, that you should not in any way be purchasing 4x6 labels. You should be getting them free from UPS. I have a Dymo, so I have that stupid thing that comes down and it's a roll, so I can't get mine that way unless
long as you're shipping through UPS.
No, you can print
occasionally. You know, try to be. I try to.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, I do ship my golf clubs through USPS or UPS, and also my my stupid big trash finds. Like I just sold that kid walker for $1,200. That went UPS. That was a pain in the butt. Yeah. Every time I sell something large, I always want to message Drew and be like, "You said this was worth it. I hate it. You said don't be scared of big stuff."
What was I going to say? Oh, the last time that Mike posted on TikTok was 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago.
So he's alive.
So he's alive. He's active.
Unless his murderer has his phone and is making.
He's just going through the old recordings. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. When you do a reel or a TikTok or whatever you do, is it pre-recorded or you do it that day on the spot?
When I'm being productive, I pre-record them, but most of the time it's that day on the spot.
Oh, okay. Because I know people that'll like stack it and they'll do like a week's worth.
Yeah. Some weeks I do that. I should do that every week, but I don't.
Okay. Because like me, I don't do that for YouTube. Like if I'm doing a video for Wednesday, I record it on Tuesday.
See, I'm bad about YouTube. I'm super inconsistent, but I have like 4 videos right now that I need to edit and post, and they're from like the past 3 weeks.
I would lose the footage, or I would not be able. I'd end up blending 2 videos that were supposed to be 2 separate videos together.
Yeah, but the only thing I'm actually good about is taking the footage off my camera and then putting them into folders, so it's like easy to look at.
Oh, so see, I do everything on my phone. I have the GoPro app, and I just transfer it directly from the GoPro to the phone, from the phone to iMovie, and immediately start editing.
I don't know how you do that, bro.
Because I'm a caveman. I have to do it that way. I
wouldn't be able to function.
I mean, you saw what happened with my webcam. It turned off and I went into freakout mode. I don't know how to use the computer. Do the UPS labels work for people with Rolos? They keep messing up with mine, almost half of them. I don't know. Everyone swears by Rolo.
I've never in my life had a problem with my Rolo, but I had so many problems with my Dymo.
Yeah, and see, I'm the opposite. I have never I don't want to even say that out loud, but
yeah, don't say that out loud.
Yeah, I just thought about it. I was like, you know what? How do we print the bulk label scan on eBay? My USPS about it because he's tired of scanning my packages. I don't get my packages scanned anymore. I literally just drive to the back and dump them off on the loading dock.
I don't get my packages scanned either.
I gave up on it. I used to try and do it, and then now I just the way it works with my postal people is they know me, I know them. They told me, look, come around back, drop them off. As long as you drop them off by 2, we'll have them scanned in by 5. And I just trust that they're going to do their job, and I do my job. It still says he has a podcast on his link tree. Well, as you can see, that's Dalton. That's not.
I am now Mike.
This is now Jiggly Dalton. That doesn't sound good, man. I'm not going to use that one. This is JD, y'all. It's old Jiggly Dalton.
Jiggly Dalton. Let's go.
Selling shoe trees. Maybe Ocean's 11 put it. See, I don't know. Now you guys are getting into more conspiracy than I already have a conspiracy about Jeeps.
Maybe I Am a Jeep has something to do with Jiggly Thrift.
Maybe I Am Jeep is Jiggly.
Oh,
maybe he hit the lottery and he's just like secretly just buying thousands of pairs of shoes
just to throw people off.
Ooh. Jiggly Jeep. I mean, JJ, Jiggly Jeep.
I'm not trying to connect dots, but they're pretty obvious.
What shoes do you typically send in padded envelopes and shoe boxes? So for me, flat rate, anything like women's size 7 and under will fit in a flat rate padded mailer. But if it's like a nice athletic shoe, I'm not going to put it in there. But Converse, Vans, sandals, things like that, I have no problem shipping in a flat rate padded.
If it is advantageous to me to ship in a padded flat rate, I ship in a padded flat rate. But what I mean by that is
that's a school word.
if it is a cheaper sale that fits in a padded flat rate and it's going to California, because if it's shipping to Florida and it weighs less than 2 pounds, it's more expensive to ship it in a padded flat rate. So if it's like going to California and it's a pair of shoes that only sold for like $25 and like I'm really nickel and diming myself because I need that little extra profit, if they fit in a padded flat rate, I'll send them in a padded flat rate. But if I sell a pair of shoes for like $60 plus shipping,
it's going in a box.
It's going in a box. Like, don't be overly stingy. Have the buyer in mind. If they're paying $25 for it, okay, send it in a padded flat rate. If it's $60,
well, just think about if I spent this much money on how would I want them to arrive.
Exactly.
That's kind of how I look at it too. Somebody said his last eBay sale was today too. So, hey, maybe he just joined the unfollow group. I don't know. Apparently you and me both have a lovely growing group of
I wonder if he was on Instagram, wasn't he?
Yeah. I mean, he still follows me. I don't know. Maybe he just hates me. I don't know.
Yeah, he still follows me too.
Everybody just go spam
Hey,
Jiggly.Thrifts Instagram, DM them and just say, miss you, miss you, miss you, miss you.
Honestly, I'm going to comment that right now. His last post on Instagram was a corny package picture, so I love it.
There you go.
But
what do you do
I
when
just
you find
commented
find a nice pair of shoes with no solds and only one ridiculously high active?
Check Keepa.
Google.
Am I on Amazon now?
Yeah, I go to Google and see if anyone else is selling it anywhere else.
Yeah, check other websites, and you can check Terapeak too.
But another free tool on eBay that I don't think people use enough.
Nobody uses it.
You can check it. You can check sold comps up to a year. People.
Up to a year.
A freaking year. Name another site that's doing that for free.
Nobody. Poshmark.
The analytical stuff that you get on eBay, if people actually took the time to learn it and just look at what you get for free, there'd be more people that would be talking about how awesome eBay is, in my opinion. Especially if you're a one niche seller.
Right. Back to the question. If they're like cheap, and I don't know, I'd take a shot on it. First off, I don't really look up comps in the first place, so
I can vouch for that. I've been sourcing with him.
Yeah. If it's like a name brand shoe, I'd probably just blindly pick it up.
Yep. eBay needs dark mode on. See, everyone's talking about because people give me crap because I don't have dark mode on my phone, and I'm like, dude, I have one working eye. I can't see. I mean, look at all the lights I have to have in here just to be able to see you. And then you come on in my show in the dark, and I'm like, luckily he has a glowing hat on, so I know where his head is. Yeah, guys, eBay rules. We'll just start wrapping up. We had a lot of great talk about Whatnot. If you're selling on Whatnot, make sure you're following everybody that's in here. His name obviously is Dealing with Dalton. Mine's Flip the World. Make sure you're following us. He's got Shoe Trees. It doesn't say double D. It's DWD, guys.
DWD. Bingo. What was I going to say? Oh, check out this cool new stuff I put. I mean, I didn't just put in, but check out what I can do in my background now. Oh, it matches my hat now, bro.
That matches your hat. You should have done that from the beginning.
And that one's purple, so it matches my shirt. Like, why didn't I do this?
This is nice. See, that's why I sit off to the side too, so people can see the wall.
Wow.
And not the shipping supplies.
I've been slacking.
You see, that's that right there, that little stick figure. If I can get my hand right, that's Harry Tornado.
That's big.
He wrote, "It's Harry Tornado," and he signed it. I bought one of these posters from him, and he drew him. He took it upon himself to draw a stick figure of himself and autograph it. I was gonna be like, dude, I literally was gonna send this to my dad, but now I can't. You drew your freaking stick figure on it.
That's funny.
But yeah, guys, make sure you're following everybody on Whatnot. I'm going to be doing more. I just don't know what I'm going to be selling. Obviously,
I'm going to be
doing shoes.
I'm going to be doing more.
Also, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would implore you. I'm 49 subs away from 5K, which is nothing, but it's something to me.
That's where I'm at. So
I would like to be at 5K before FlipCon. My goal for 2022 was 5K subs for the year. So the fact that I can possibly hit that by the end of July would be really amazing.
Yeah, I set my goal for the year to be at 10K by the end of the year, and I'm at 5.5, but I've been slacking. But
the fact that you're gaining subs without really doing anything is
true. Fair.
Good thing.
Fair.
Yeah, I think I never know how to end these shows, so I just thank everybody that's watching. If you are watching this on the replay, thanks for making it so far. Thank you to my guest, Mr. Dealing with Dalton, guys, ladies and gentlemen.
Buy my freaking shoe trees.
Buy his freaking shoe trees. Don't make him get angry. You don't want to see him when he's angry.
Guys, I have 4,000 of these in my closet. I need to sell them.
By next month, Dalton is going to have a completely different demeanor. He has another shoe reseller coming into his territory. I don't know I don't know if Ethan knows the gang signs or the proper code for how things happen in Florida.
He's going to get taken out.
I know that Dalton and Drew and Joey will be waiting outside in the parking lot with open arms and possible. Well, Joey will hug him. That's just Joe. Joey's just going to hug the dude, and then and you just beat him to death with shoe trees. And then Drew, as he's dying, Drew will be like, "Those are $20 shoe trees. You should have got beat with $1.99 IKEA ones, but they were discontinued."
Bro, somebody commented that on my post when I posted about my shoe trees. They're like, first off, why comment this? I just thought it was funny. They said, how'd they put it? They said, these look nice, but I think I'm going to stick to the $2 IKEA ones. I'm like, thanks for the support, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yep. Well,
yeah, Marcus got my reference. Sounds like Coach Greg selling his cookbook. Buy my freaking cookbook.
That's why nobody is, that's why I'm not going to sell any of the stuff that I'm supposed to bring to FlipCon. I'm just going to give it away because that way nobody can say, "Why are you selling these?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm not. These are free." Anyway, thanks guys, everybody that watched it. Yeah, you got to tell Ethan to watch out for Florida Man.
That's me.
See you guys on the next one. Later.